Hi guys, I'm Growmangrow. This is my allotment. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this. I'm in Glasgow, Manswood Allotments, and this is plot 121. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this. Now, the main purpose of this video is basically so I can get you guys to give me some constructive feedback, because I'm new to this. I've been doing it for about 3 years, and there's a lot of things I still don't know what Scooby-Doo about, so all advice would be extremely welcome. Now when I got this plot, it was basically just 3 big long strips of weeds. There was no beds or anything, so I built all those because I heard that, you know, it was basically I got all my information from reading stuff. So, you know, I'm reading that, you know, 4 feet wide is the ideal width of a bed. Anybody got any better ideas than that? Not that I'm going to change any of this. So all the beds are 4 feet wide, just so you can access them from either side. So start at the top here. So this we've just built this a couple of days ago. It's going to be the leaf mould bin. So it's got 2 compartments. So you're going to collect leaves in one side and cover it, and then collect them on the other side, cover it, and then 2 years later, hopefully the leaves from the first compartment will be ready to go, and so on. So that's the idea with that. In here we've got a couple of blueberry plants I planted in last year. Actually, they're doing not too bad. Hopefully they should burst into life this year. Over here I've got some, this is where the raspberries crawl up this wall. Stole these from my sister-in-law, thanks Julie. It's garden, and these are golden raspberries, which are absolutely delicious, but they don't keep very well. Every time we grab some, take them home, they're all squishy. Has anyone got experiences with that? Is that normal for golden raspberries, or is it just me? This is a pear tree in a whiskey barrel. Now, what do you think? Is that a good idea or a terrible idea? Put it in a whiskey barrel? Is it going to outgrow it? Should I be thinking about taking it out of that, planting it in the ground, cutting a hole in the bottom of the whiskey barrel, letting it, taking away the slabs? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think, guys, because I really don't know what Scooby-Doo. Hopefully it looks great in the whiskey barrel, but you know, you never really know if you're doing the right thing. Around here was the Jerusalem artichokes, which grew up to about 10 feet tall up here, which looked amazing. Anyway, we've chopped all the stems off, so they're still in the ground. We dug them up a wee corner of them the other day, and we hardly got any, which I found slightly annoying and surprising. But last January we did the same, and we got a good harvest of them. But this year they're not seem to doing as well. We're going to leave them another few weeks to see if February helps, or I don't know. Do they continue to swell on the ground, or I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Right, round here we have strawberry patch. So these strawberries were doing really well, but we're going to take the babies from them this year and kill the parents and re-site them in another bed. So that's the plan for them. This is the perennial side of things. So in here we've got asparagus, which has been in the ground for 2 years now, so we've not actually harvested anything from it. We've just been trying to let them settle in, so hopefully this year we can get something from them. Anybody got any experience growing asparagus? All advice welcome, because I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just keep my fingers crossed and hoping I can get something from them. Down here we have this is where the globe artichokes are. Sorry, not where. They're in there somewhere, sleeping off the winter. Missed a bed. This one here, we are going to grow cucumbers in this year. So we had great success with cucumbers last year. We grew them in the greenhouse and in that little box over there. And we got enormous amounts of cucumbers, which was great. So this year we're going to try something a bit different. We're going to put them in the ground under this polytunnel thing here. Ripped to shreds. I'll need to replace that. But hopefully they'll do well under there. So here they go. This bed here is going to be for the potatoes. We're going to have a row of earlies, second earlies, main crop, or early main crop and main crop. So that should be good. This is my compost bin I built a couple of years ago. You never really know if you're doing composting right. Well, I don't anyway. I'm kind of guessing my way through it. But the idea is you fill this one up, and then turn it at the end of the year into here. And then while that's happening, while we're turning it, we're using the third compartment to start again. So the first year we did it, we got some great compost, but we ended up with putting it in this bed. We ended up with a lot of weed seeds, and the weeds were terrible coming through. So this year, we've decided to try and cover it to see if we can warm up the pile a bit to try and kill off those weed seeds. We've put some carpet on here just to kind of cover it up. I know everybody's got hugely different ideas about whether you cover compost, whether you leave it open to the elements. Anyway, let me know what you guys experience have had, and whether you think it's a good idea to cover it or not, or turn it or not. And this pond, this used to be this is where the plum tree was. So I chopped down the plum tree. I know, don't blame me, don't get upset with me, please. I know, I've chopped down a tree. Listen, the tree was diseased, it was not productive, it produced like 2 rotting plums in the 2 years we had it. So I thought, we need some frogs in here, we need some wildlife, let's chop down the tree and dig a 3 feet hole. That took months to do. That was a nightmare job trying to dig through roots of a mature tree and Scottish clay. Anyway, we got down and lined it, put it in. We've not put any plants in it yet. All advice about plant, pond, wildlife will be extremely welcome. Let me know what you think about that, because again, I don't have a clue. Greenhouse, that my parents moved house and didn't want the greenhouse, so I managed to get this one. So it's absolutely hee-haw happening in here, apart from we decided to overwinter some Mizuno plant seeds. Let's have a look. Let's go on then. Them. So this is what they're doing, and they've been doing exactly the same thing for about, I don't know, a month. They don't seem to be moving very fast now. I know it's winter, but am I wasting my time? Will these do something? I don't know. Let me know what you think. So yeah, so some of the vegetables we're thinking of growing this year, celeriac. I've never even tasted that before, so I don't really know why I'm going to grow it, but we're going to give it a go anyway, just for a laugh. We're going to have some red and white onions, and still got some actual leeks growing here. These I put these in, I think it was about August last year, and they seem to be doing well. I don't know how much more they'll grow before I have to pull them, because it's coming up we're now late January, so I don't know how much more they'll swell up. Anyway, that's a very quick tour of the plot, guys. Let me know what you think. Please feel free to criticise the hell out of everything I'm doing, because, as I said, you know, the main reason I'm doing this video is to get some advice from everybody out there, and try and become a bit better at what I'm doing. Anyway, nice to talk to you guys. Speak soon. Cheers. Bye.